Hi everyone, I'm Morgen Kawaguchi from Own Physical Therapy and Pilates located in Asheville, North Carolina. Today we're going to do the third of our beginners series. This is the last in that series, so if you're feeling like you're just catching this one and missed 1 and 2, go back into my channel and see if you can locate the first one and the second one, because all of these exercises we've been building up to this point. All right. So as with all of our exercises and movement sequences, all you're going to need for your home workout is your mat. If you need another layer underneath it, then go ahead and get that. A nice blanket, beach towel, lots of different options there. And then a towel roll. I like to have these. These are kind of our multi-purpose tool for Pilates. They can be used in many ways. How we're using them for this beginner series is usually bringing the ground up to you, give you something for feedback to press into, or just a little bit more leverage to move deeper into the movement sequence. Okay, so today we're going to start off on hands and knees. So see if you can find a nice position or a place in your home where we can come into that all fours or a quadruped position. Okay, so we want the shoulders right over the wrists and softening of the elbows, and we want the hips right over the knee, okay? From here, we're gonna go right into the cat-cow. So go ahead and take a deep breath in, lift the low back side, really open up those collarbones, and exhale, pull everything up towards the ceiling as your head goes down. Good, inhale, and exhale, let the chin come down, top of the head is almost facing the floor, and inhale, shoulder blades come onto the back a little bit better, and exhale, and everything up. All right, from here, the first thing that's gonna go is our head. Head starts looking up towards that wall, shoulder blades come down and back, and the sacrum is the last thing to face up towards the ceiling. And we're gonna tuck that tailbone and make a big wave. Each vertebra goes nice and slow. Head is the last thing. And inhale, look up as shoulder blades come on the back. Vertebrae one by one. And the sacrum is the last thing towards the ceiling. And then tuck that tailbone. And we're gonna make a nice little wave. And your head's the last. And big inhale, last time. And tailbone up. And last time, tuck. Good. And we're going to find that nice in-between place. And we're going to start working tail wag. So for this one, you are going to turn your head over your right shoulder as you bring your hip up towards that. So you're going to feel like a little crunch, a little side crunch on that side of your body. So you try to see that hip. Come back center. And then left hip as we look over the left shoulder. And that left side is crunching together. And inhale back. Exhale, look over that right shoulder and have that hip come up so that you're doing a nice side bend and getting a good scrunch on the side, getting a lot of little wrinkles there. And then come back and then let everything come together on that left side and come back neutral. From here, while we're in this nice all fours position, have you tuck your toes and we're going to hover the knees. So go ahead and let those knees come up just a few inches and come back down and up and down and up and down. Really the only thing that's working here are your abdominals. You might feel a little bit into the quads and down and up and hold. From here, right foot steps forward, left hand comes forward. Right hand and left foot. These are bear crawls. Nice and low to the ground. Butt is not coming up high. When the butt comes up high, that's more of a bear walk. And I want to make this more of a crawl. Good. One more forward. And then we'll come back to the middle of our mat. Excellent work. Now, we're going to press out into a plank, okay? We're just going to be playing with some of these plank positions, so prepare your wrists for that appropriately. If you need a little bit more support, you can always take that handy towel and just roll that up and place that underneath your wrist. it just makes that bend at the wrist far less severe, okay? So, putting your toes down on the floor, pressing out into plank, and just holding that nice and easy. You're really opening up the shoulder blades, and you're gonna feel that kind of sends your head towards the top of your mat, which is good. And maintain that. And then drop the heels, or drop the knees back to the mat. And then we're gonna press back out. Good. I want you to walk your hands a little bit closer. From here, really draw your belly button up towards the spine, and go ahead and take your left arm up and then back. Right, up, and then back. Up, back, right arm, up, and back. Good. Widen that stance again. Good. And bring your knees back down towards the mat. Good. All right, from here, we're gonna come onto our back and work, or actually seated on our backside. We're gonna work on those half roll downs and see if we can warm up the back a little bit, and go ahead and really turn on transverse abdominis to do some nice stabilization work here. All right, knees are bent, feet are flat. We're gonna grab right underneath the thighs, and elbows stay nice and wide, collarbones stay wide as well. From here, big inhale, get tall. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, and just go ahead and start letting the lumbar vertebra come towards the floor. And then pull back up with your arms. Good, do it again, big inhale. Exhale. Good, and pull back up. And back up, and down. And up, and down. Each time, we're letting one or two more vertebrae make contact with the floor as you come down, so that eventually, we're gonna get the very bottom tip of the shoulder blades in contact with the floor. And I'm there. Good. Go ahead and come all the way down. Good. And then arms are gonna come up towards the ceiling. Oh, I'm off my mat. Arms are gonna come up to the ceiling. Legs are in tabletop. Big inhale. Exhale. Wheel the head up off of the mat. And then you can either have legs out straight, or you can keep them in that tabletop position, but be sure that you're reaching towards that opposite wall, really coming up a little bit further away from your mat, okay? So inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, squeeze your heels together. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, really deepen in. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, keep your collar puffed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, keep going, great. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you get tired, just pull deeper in. Go. Yes. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last round. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent. Pull those knees right in. I have no idea if that was the full 100. I felt like it though. And we're just gonna rock back and forth nice and easy. Excellent work. All right, we're gonna do some roll-ups here. So you can keep your knees in bent. You can go straight. If you need your little towel roll into your back, go ahead and do that. You can just place that right into your low back. Usually that's at the top of your leggings or the top of your pants, whatever you're working out in, and just go ahead and let that come right down. So big inhale, arms towards the sky. Exhale, zip the knees together, press into that towel to come all the way up and over, okay? Inhale, exhale, tuck the tailbone as you start coming down. Nice and easy, good. And inhale, arms towards the sky. Exhale, squeeze everything midline, up and over, good. Last time, inhale, exhale, tuck that tailbone as you come all the way down. And we're gonna stay here. We're gonna go into those leg circles. Be sure to stretch out those hamstrings. I'm always, just instructors of varying degrees will always have one leg that they always start with. It's so that they can keep up where they are. Okay, so I always start with my right leg. So from here, my base leg is going to be, the foot is flexed and pressing into the mat. And then the up leg is pointed. From here, big inhale across the body, exhale down and around. Small circles, pelvis stays nice and stable. And if you feel like you need to kind of have your hands here, do so. I don't find I get as good of stabilization when I do that as when I'm pressing in. And reverse. Out to the side, exhale down and around. Out to the side, exhale down and around. Switch legs. So I like to stay with these small leg circles. I find that really working stabilization is so important, especially as we go into this movement sequence. I love the series of 5, that ab series. I feel like you get so much bang in a short amount of time. And so many other ways we work on mobility. Okay, so flex that right foot, it's pressing into the mat. Left is pointed towards the ceiling. Big inhale across the body, exhale down and around. Inhale across, down and around. Pelvis doesn't move. Good. One more. Excellent, and reverse. Inhale out to the side, exhale down and around. Inhale, down and around. 2 more. Inhale. Last one. Inhale, down and around. Good. All right, we're going to come up into a seated position. You can do the old roll up to come up, or you can always just roll on your side and press up into sitting, okay? So we're going to do some roll like a ball, because I think any of the rolling exercises are just a lot of fun. So we're going to come here, grab the front of the lower leg, elbows stay wide, collarbones stay nice and wide, okay? We're balanced here, big inhale, exhale, roll onto your back. Be sure not to come onto your neck and the back of your head. 2, 3, 2 more, 4, and last one. Good. All right, we're gonna go right into that ab series, right? So leg goes out straight. This is single leg stretch. So right knee stays tucked in, because that way I know where I'm doing. Left hand comes into the inside of the right knee. Right hand comes onto the outside of the right ankle. So come on down into that high or low curl, however you want to think about that, so that the shoulder blades are off of the mat, okay? Inhale, switch, inhale, switch, exhale, exhale. Keep going. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Look deep. Inhale, inhale, exhale, exhale. Keep going. Inhale, inhale, last time, exhale, exhale. Squeeze everything in. Big inhale, legs go long, arms come over the head. Exhale, come around. Inhale, exhale, sweep the arms around. Inhale, exhale, around. Inhale, last time, exhale, around. Okay, single straight leg. Okay, so left leg comes out, okay? Right leg is towards the ceiling. Collarbones are wide, elbows are wide, okay? Now, this can leverage you up, so just kind of keep that in mind as you go through this. So we, sniffing breath, switch, exhale, sniffing breath, switch, 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 switch. Keep going, keep going. Last time. Good. All right. So both legs towards the ceiling. Now remember, if you need a little bit more support, you can always stay behind the thighs. If you need a little bit less, reach towards the wall. That way you can kind of pull yourself in emergency. And then remember the more advanced position, hands behind the head. So inhale, drop them a little. Exhale, drag them back up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Gonna go right into crisscross. Left comes down straight, right curls in, you know me. Left elbow curls around, and then switch. Switch, 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 switch. Make sure you're getting true rotation around the spine. You got this. One more. Don't want to do any side bends. Good. Grab both knees, rock back and forth. Yes! Like I said, there's a lot of bang for your back with that ab series, or series of 5, whatever you want to call it. It's gold. I've got a separate video of just the series of 5, which is nice, but only if you're warm. You know, that's the other problem with trying to separate out some of this stuff and to kind of just doing one movement sequence and without building into it. So keep that in mind. All right, now we are gonna move into some stretches. Don't forget to stretch, it's very important. Okay, we're gonna do spine stretch forward. Again, come up nice and tall. Legs are as wide as the mat. This is the one where we pretend that we've got that imaginary wall behind us. So big inhale, get tall. Exhale, head comes off of the wall behind you as you start coming off each vertebra one at a time. And we're gonna pretend that we've got that big beach ball between our thighs and the top of our chest, okay? And then hands are just kind of over the space over our feet, okay? And big inhale, come back up, start stacking the vertebra. Shoulder blades come down, collarbones are wide. Big inhale, get tall. Exhale, chin comes down, start coming off of that wall, vertebra by vertebra. Good. Now remember, the sits bones stay engaged with the floor. They're not going to go flying back for a hamstring stretch. That's just something else. It's just not what we're doing here. Not to poo-poo it. That's just not what we're doing here. Big inhale, last time. Chin comes down, each vertebra comes off. One by one. Good. And go ahead and come back up, vertebra by vertebra. Good, we're gonna go right into saw. So, from here, take a big breath in. Rotate to your right. Left pinky comes towards, a little more space here, comes towards the pinky toe of the right foot. And then the left, or the right hand comes, did I say that backwards? Pinky of the left hand comes towards the pinky toe of the right foot. Hopefully that sounds better. And then right hand, thumb rotates down towards the floor, and so we'll end so that the palm is facing towards the sky. Raise it 2 more inches, take a big breath. And exhale. On this next breath in, come up first, and then untwist, okay? Big inhale, get tall. Rotate to your left. Right hand pinky comes towards the left toe pinky. There's too many pinkies here. And then the left hand, this thumb, rotates down towards the floor, and then we'll end with the palm facing towards the sky, or the ceiling, wherever you are. Raise it 2 more inches, take a big breath, and exhale. On the next inhale, we come up first, and then derotate. Good, let's try that again. Big inhale, get tall. Rotate to your right, dive down towards that right foot. Right hand raises towards the sky. Big inhale, get tall here. And come up first and then derotate. Good, inhale, get tall. Exhale, rotate towards your left, and we're gonna come down towards that foot. Hand rotates towards the sky. Take a deep breath here. And exhale, and come up. Good. Now, we're gonna come on to our bellies here. Now, if you are prone to having too much extension in your low back, this is going to be a good exercise in controlling that lumbar extension, okay? So from here, we're moving into single leg kicks, okay? And so I'm gonna have you have your feet in line with your hips. So we're not as wide as the mat. We're just kind of coming straight out of the body here. And then hands are going to be, you either have them clasped together or in soft fists kind of facing each other and kind of like them clasped together. We're gonna have the shoulders right over the elbow. From here, open up the collarbones, make it nice and wide. The other piece of this is I want you to press your pubic bone into the mat. That will turn on that transverse abdominis and keep you from kind of like hanging in your low back. Again, this is for all those people that hang in lumbar extension, and we really want to avoid doing that. We want to protect our low backs as much as possible, especially for this one. Okay, so for single leg kicks, we're going to bring your left foot towards your backside with 2 breaths, and then press it out long, okay? And then we're going to switch, and switch. Switch, always pressing in. We don't want to get a lot of, with that kick, pushing our whole body forward. If we're pressed into the mat and pressed into our pubic bone, we should be nice and stable so that these kicks aren't getting a lot of forward body movement, okay? Big, and down, and down, and down, and down. 2 more. Good. Last one each side. And down. Good. So we're going to go into double leg kicks. So this one you need to have your left side of your cheek on the mat, and then your hands are clasped behind on your, kind of resting on your sacrum here. You can have them come up your back just as high as you want to. I always kind of like to think of everybody being hooked together by my thumbs, okay? So that way, if you want to come up into that inverted type position, great. If you can just be flat on each other, great. Everybody's shoulders are going to allow a little bit different, okay? So from here, we're gonna do 3 kicks. 1, 2, 3 with both legs, okay? And then we extend the legs, extend the arms as if you're reaching towards those heels. And then the chest comes up off of the mat. From here, I like to look just a few inches above my mat. That way I don't get so necky. It's easy to just like pop up a little bit more if we look up. But it's not about the back, or it's not about the neck, it's about thoracic, okay? And then come on down to your right cheek. Let those hands kind of rotate again up onto the low back. 3 kicks. 1, 2, 3. Extend everybody out. And come on down. 1, 2, 3. And extend everybody. Come up. Really press into the mat with that pubic bone. And last time. 1, 2, 3. Pull everything up. Come on. Dig deep. Really open up those collarbones. And come on down. From here, we're going to press back into child's pose. Get a little bit of rest from all of that movement into extension. You know, Pilates is so flexion biased. It's good to get some nice extension into the low back, into the thoracic spine. And take a break, pull forward with those hands. Walk those fingers a little bit forward, really stretch into that side body, get a little rotation there. Same thing on this left, a little rotation there. If you need to walk, the fingers towards your right, towards that 1 o'clock position, great. Come on back, go to that 11 o'clock position. Each of those has a little bit different stretch dynamic to it. Very good. Okay. From here, let's move into looking at playing with a little bit of teaser. So teaser is definitely a more intermediate to advanced, definitely moving into turning on deep abs more and more, okay? So many of the positions and Pilates plays with teaser as a base, you know, open leg rocker, that's another one we haven't done during this series, but that's a really nice fun one as well. It's a rolling, so of course it's fun. And then, so yeah, let's play with teaser, okay? Big thing is finding balance between keeping your deep abdominals on and keeping our chest open, okay? That's always the dichotomy with Pilates, is this extension out while always pulling in, okay? So we're gonna play with kind of finding that balance here. So many people in like yoga will know this is kind of the boat position or something like that. So we're gonna play with that balance, okay? You can have kind of fingers playing here. You can always work into just taking one leg out straight at a time, you know, and then kind of playing with coming into full teaser, okay? Yeah, it's fun. You can play with arms up overhead, coming down. All the while, the secret sauce is really pulling in abdominally, okay? It can get pulling on the hip flexors if you are not paying close attention and really pulling in belly button towards the spine, okay? So when you're here and really finding nice support, really play with drawing the belly button in, okay? So the hip flexors can just turn off, okay? And if you need to, look at it. Make sure that belly button is working for you. That's it. Squeeze those heels together and then find that balance. And whatever you want to do with these arms, just know that coming into full teaser is going to have you doing lots of different positions with either lowering the legs or dropping the trunk down, okay? So let's play with just staying here, okay? So stay here, really take a look at those abdominals, make sure they're pulling in. Extend one, extend the other. Keep those abdominals in as you breathe into the ribs. And that is just getting into teaser position. We're not playing with teaser 1, teaser 2, teaser 3, which is moving into like those sequences, those patterns. So keep playing with that and know that we're gonna have some more videos with moving into more advanced videos, more advanced movement sequences, and really working into more Pilates. All right, everyone, good work today. And be sure that you're always incorporating a little bit of your own Pilates into your day and making your abdominals and core the center of what you do.